Good morning, everyone. It's Anthony from the Center for Health and Healing, joining you again for another remote practice. It's Friday, so that means Power Hour. We're going to do a Vinyasa-based practice today that concentrates on breath, on movement, on linking movement and breath, and really stoking that inner fire that keeps us disciplined, that helps us to meet challenges, and to tap into that inner strength that we all have, but sometimes we may not know we have it. Think of each posture as another challenge to meet toward your goals, toward your intentions. Have whatever props you need available. I have 2 blocks handy, which we may use today, maybe a blanket for your knees. And before we start out, I'd just like to dedicate this practice to all of the teachers out there. I come from a long line of public educators in my family, and both public and private school teachers have double the duty now. They're home with their families, and they're also teaching remotely with their school families, and I know firsthand that it's not an easy job. So we dedicate this practice to you, so if you have a chance to break away, to go to a quiet place and join us, please certainly do that. We'll get a little sweaty, we'll build up some heat, detox the body, and really strengthen the body and the mind. So we're going to start today in hero pose. So we're going to come to our knees, bringing the inner thighs and legs and feet together. Try and squeeze those ankles together. You'll have to fight to get them there. And we're going to sit on our heels, sitting up tall, lining up the shoulders over the hips, hands on the knees. If this is too much, certainly place a block underneath your seat and just rest on the block. Keep the feet pinned to the block. Closing the eyes, bringing your gaze to the center of the brow. And starting to tune in with the most important part of your practice, which is your breath. Inhale through the nose. Notice where the breath is going. Notice if it's constricted in any place. If places are tight, if they're tense. Use the inhale to open up those places, and on the exhale, just clear them out. Breathe into the heart center. Let the belly expand. Let the chest expand. And then exhale, pull the belly button into the spine. Squeeze out any stale air that may be hanging around. Getting rid of anything that's stagnant or stale. Anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Take another inhale. Breathe into the front of the body. Now breathe into the back of the body. Feel your shoulder blades expand. Your back muscles press outward. And then exhale. Bring the front and backs of the body in together. Full conscious inhales. Complete exhales. Take another inhale. Expand the sides of the body this time. So front, back, and sides. Expand the body from east to west. Fill the entire torso. You'll feel it lift toward the sky. Keep that lift. Hollow out slightly below your armpits. And then exhale. Good. And just continue like this for a few more cycles. Trying to maintain a steady breath throughout your practice. So we will move, each movement takes place on a breath. Good, one more breath. This way, exhale completely. Good, now bring the hands to heart center, thumbs press into the sternum, and set an intention for your practice today. We already mentioned teachers, so if you have teachers in your family, maybe dedicate the practice to them. If you're a teacher, maybe dedicate it to your students and your colleagues. Or whatever intention speaks to you at this moment. Clear the mind, let the Intention come into focus. Inhale to energize it. Bring the thumbs together at the center of the brow. And then exhale. Send the intention out. Seal it, bowing to the floor. And then inhaling it back up to center. Arms out to the side. Eyes come open. We're going to take, if you have 2 blocks or maybe some books, we're going to place them by the sides and just warm up the feet. Getting our foundation ready. So we're still sitting on our heels. Ankles are coming together. Blocks are by your sides. Press your hands down into the blocks. Lift up onto the tops of your feet. And then just pump the knees from top to bottom. You feel a nice stretch in the tops of the feet. Starting to warm them up. Loosen everything up. Good. Your core is engaged here. You're pressing down hard into the block. So you'll feel your shoulder blades. You'll feel your chest. Last one, and we're just going to hold. So pull the thighs into the torso. Squeeze your belly button to your spine. Hold for 5. Press down hard into the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to roll onto our toes. Sitting back on our heels, move the blocks back to your hips. Take an inhale, lift the body, exhale, and just make creases in your toes. Feel a stretch in the bottoms of the feet. Feel the balls of the feet pressing into the mat. Very important when we're in standing postures to press into the balls of the feet and to the center of the heel, creating a firm foundation in your feet. Good. So same thing. Adjust the blocks as you need to, tall or short, whatever feels more comfortable. And then we're just going to lift up onto the toes, bring the knees into the torso, and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can move the blocks to the side. Coming back to the tops of the feet, squeezing the ankles together, sitting on your heels. Maybe they come together a little bit more this time. Inhale the arms overhead. Bring the hands to prayer. Cross at the thumbs. Reach the fingertips toward the sky. Shoulders are down. Belly button is in. Inhale, slight back bend. And then exhale, hinge at the hips. Reach the fingertips toward the front of the mat. Try and keep your seat pinned to your heels. Lift the forearms and the wrists. Forehead is on the ground, tortoise pose. Press the fingertips forward as you press your seat back. Create length in the back. Breathe into the back of the body. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Good. One more breath here. Good. Engage your core. So squeeze your ab muscles, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs. Lengthen out through the arms. Take an inhale. On the exhale, use your core strength. Come on back up to center. Slight back bend. And then exhale the arms down to the sides. Good. We're going to place the hands out in front of us. Roll into tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists. Hips over knees. Start with a neutral spine. Knees and feet are about hips distance apart, feet spread wide. Take an inhale, drop the belly, pull your tailbone to your shoulders. Exhale, press into the hands, round, pull your hips to your elbows. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Really exaggerate the movement. Accentuate the curves in the spine. And get your shoulders into it. So roll the shoulders away from each other as you round, and then roll them toward each other as you arch. Good. 2 more. Last one. Link your movement with breath. So inhale as you arch. Pull the belly button in. Exhale as you round. Good. Coming back to center. Neutral spine. So tucking the pelvis under slightly, bringing the belly button in toward the spine. We're going to balance our table from here. So extend the left leg back, flex the toes. Extend the right arm forward, really reach. So shoot the energy through the fingertips. Arm and leg is engaged. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, airplane out to opposite sides. Keep that leg engaged. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, airplane. 2 more cycles. Good. Come on back to center. Bend the knee, point the toes. Extend the arm out and then turn the wrist. Reach back, grab the top of the foot. Press into the left hand, drive the left knee toward the ceiling. Arch, look up where the ceiling and the wall meet. Breathing here, really kicking hard into that hand, stretch the quad. Take an inhale, exhale, release, place the right hand down. Swing that left leg over to the right, just press into the toes. Good. Turn up on the shin, reach the left arm overhead. Press the chest toward the sky. Exhale, come on back. Left hand down, left leg lifted. Press into the hands, pull the shoulders back and down. Elbows are in, lower down 3 times. Good. After the last one, come on down. Slide the right leg back, drop the left leg, tops of the feet on the ground. Feet together, heels together, knees together, hands under the shoulders, elbows in, shoulders down. Take an inhale. On the exhale, rise up into your cobra. Keep a 90-degree bend in the elbows. Push the chest up through the shoulders, push the heart center toward the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower down to your bellies. Bring the arms out to the sides, palms face up. Mouth is on the mat. Come up onto your toes. So you're curling the toes here. I'll move up so you can see. Good. Lift the head and chest off the ground. Lift the arms. Pressing the backs of the arms toward the sky. Take an inhale. On the exhale, pull the hands underneath the shoulders, so palms face down, fingers spread wide. Push the arms back, flick the wrists toward the sky. Bring them in, push them back. You should feel your upper back muscles engaging here. Good. 3 more. Good. Bring them back. Place the hands by your sides and just press back up into tabletop position. Readjust your table. We'll make a few hip circles here. So bring your seat down, graze your heels, and then on the upswing, bring your chest slightly over your wrists. Inhale on the upswing, exhale on the downswing. Good. Once you're at center, reverse direction, coming down to the left, up to the right. Really push the hips out. Pretend that you're a hula dancer. Good. Coming back to center. Opposite side. Extend the right leg back. Flex that right leg. Squeeze the quad, squeeze the glute, flex the toes. Extend the left arm out. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, airplane. 3 more. Good. Come on back. Keep everything extended. Bend the right knee, point the toes. Now as you come back, turn the left wrist to open that shoulder. Reach back, grab the top of the foot, and then kick the knee toward the sky. Press down hard into the right hand. Looking up where the ceiling and the wall meet, breathe. Take an inhale, exhale, release, come on back. Place the left hand down, swing that right leg over to the left, and just push into the heel, push into the toes. Good, roll onto your right shin. Inhale the left arm up. Push the chest toward the sky. Come on back. Keep that left leg lifted. Really engage it. Keep that glute squeezed. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lower down. Inhale it up. Exhale, lower. Good. Last time. Stay down there. Drop the right leg. Slither the left leg back. Bring the feet, knees, heels, inner thighs together. Take an inhale. Exhale. Move up to your cobra. So in your back bend, keep your glutes squeezed, keep your shoulders squeezed. Try to pop that heart through the chest. Good. Pressing the hips down into the mat. Take an inhale, exhale, lower. Good. Coming onto your bellies. Extend the arms out in front. Legs extending back at you. You can separate the legs, tops of the feet are on the ground. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lift. And lower. Lift all fours. Lower. Lift all fours. Lower. Lift all fours. Lower. One more time. Lift. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms come back. Press back up into your table. And breathe. Good. So from here, we're going to curl onto the toes. We're going to test your core strength. Lift the knees. Let them hover off the ground. Shift your weight slightly forward. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. One more time. Curl the toes. Press the knees up. Squeeze. You can stay here if you want more. Tap the lower back with each hand. Good. And then from here, just walk the hands out, and we're going to press up into downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Form the upside down V. So press hard into the hands, fingers spread wide. Feel the upper back muscles engage. No tension in the head or neck. Drop the chest between the shoulders, but don't just hang here. Keep it active. Push into the arms. Let your upper back muscles work. Squeeze your quads and pull your core in. Legs are engaged. Good. Good. From here, inhale the right leg up and bring it in. Knee to forehead, forehead to knee. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale it up. Keep the leg lifted. Open the hip toward the right. Bend the knee. Look underneath the right shoulder. Fire hydrant. From here, take a big breath up the right side of the body and then flip your dog. Good. Feet are on the ground. Knees are bent. Press hard into the left hand. Push the heart center toward the sky and then exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. We're going to come back to our three-legged dog. Keep the leg lifted and then swing that right leg through for a high lunge. So come to the fingertips and then inhale the arms overhead. Press into the back toes. Press the back knee toward the sky. Squeeze the right glute, press into the right foot. Good. So from here, take an inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into that front leg. Press in and lift up. Extend the arms out to airplane position. Hold the knee up, flex the toes toward the face. Good. Hands to heart center, curtsy down. Drop the left knee behind you. Touch it. Press up. Exhale, curtsy down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curtsy down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Hold here. Lock out that standing leg. Take the left leg, cross it behind the right, pressing equally into both feet. Inhale the arms overhead. Link the fingers, turn the palms toward the sky. Lean back and to the right. Push the heart center toward the ceiling. Good. Press equally into both feet. Coming back to center. Keep the legs crossed, but bring the edges of the feet together. Inhale, half lift, and then exhale, fold over your crossed legs. Get a nice stretch in the piriformis, in the glute. Breathe here. Good. Now here you can take a block or place spider fingers outside your right pinky toe. Hold on to the block. Inhale the left arm overhead and then swing that left leg up, coming into your half moon. So in your half moon, block out both legs. Keep the chest open. Focus your gaze on a spot on the wall in front of you. Keep that lifted leg in line with your hip. Good. Coming back, back foot to meet the front. Let's have a chair. Good. So in your chair, squeeze the legs together. Sink low. Keep the torso lifted. Good. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk, step, jump back to your plank. Let's hold our plank. So press into the toes. Squeeze the legs. Tuck the hips. Shoulders are back. Chest is up. Press down hard into the hands. For 3, 2, 1. Lower down chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Up dog. Down dog. Nice. Walk out your dog. Breathe. Good. Left side. Inhale the left leg up. Curl it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Lift. Curl. 2 more. Lift and then open. Come up onto the right toes. Turn the chest underneath the left shoulder. Press into the hands. Try and kick your butt. And then flip your dog. So in your flip dog, try and keep your shoulder over your wrist. Lift and then lower. Lift. Look behind you. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Good. Now we're going to come on back. So just don't throw yourself back. Reach around, spin on the feet, and Come back to your three-legged dog. Swing the left leg through, preparing for high lunge. Good. Hands to heart center. Shift your weight to the front leg. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the thigh. Take an inhale, exhale, rise. Exhale, curtsy down. So when we come up, if you can't see, my arms are going to be in airplane position. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. One more time, lift. And then from here, we're going to swing the right leg behind the left. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms toward the sky. Good. Then slight back bend, and then turn, lean toward the left. Chest is facing underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, come back to center, and then bring the edges of the feet together, squeeze the thighs, hinge at the hips, fold forward over your crossed legs. Good. From here, use your block if you need to. I'll switch sides so everybody can see. Place the block outside your left pinky toe, and then take your right leg, bring it up as you open into your half moon. Good. Keep the chest lifted, keep your gaze focused. Squeeze both legs to the bone. Fire up the back legs as if you're trying to kick a hole into the wall. Hold for 3, 2, 1, chair. Nice. So in your chair, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale it up, twist to the left. Keep those knees in the same line, squeeze them together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. We're going to twist here. You can stay in your twisted chair. You can open up your wings. If you have a side crow, you can take it. So keep the legs squeezed together. Fingers face the side. Tuck your left tricep into your thigh. Tuck your right tricep into your hip. You may not even need it. Press into your hands. Shift your weight. Extend. You can either keep the legs bent or extend them out. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Come on back to your chair. And then twist to the opposite side. Maybe take side crow on this side. If you're having trouble with side crow, just practice digging the thigh and maybe just lifting one leg. And then eventually the second one comes up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back to your squatting position. We're going to be really low this time. Good. Roll back into your boat. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rock it up into a chair. Good. Lower down to a boat. Bring the arms overhead, bend the knees, and then rock it up into a chair. One more time, sink into a boat. Lower back, bend the knees, squeeze your abs, feel your back roll on the mat, up into a chair, good. Inhale it up for a back bend, exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, take a half lift, squeeze the thighs, push the chest forward, bring the abs in, exhale, fold, walk, step, jump back to a plank. In your plank, shoulders over elbows, over wrists. Squeeze the legs, lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Right, left, right, left. Lower down and move through your flow. Good, walk out your dog. Breathing here. Good, inhale the right leg up. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale it up. Right knee in between the hands. Hover there. Inhale it up. Right knee to left elbow. Inhale it up. And then right knee to left elbow again. Send the leg out. Shift your shoulder over your wrist. Open up the hand, fall in triangle. Hold here. If you want more of a challenge, lift this leg, squeeze your oblique. Wherever you are, slide that bottom leg back into your side plank. In your side plank, lift the hips, squeeze the inner thighs and the glutes. Shoulder over wrist, press down hard into that hand. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Good, come back. Second side. Inhale the left arm, left leg up. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale it up. Left knee in between the hands. Inhale it up. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale it up. Left knee to right elbow again. I'll switch sides so everybody can see. Extend the leg out. Inhale the arm overhead. Maybe lift. And then into your side plank. Good, come on back. Press up into down dog. Crouching dog, so bend into the knees. Look through the hands, press back up, down dog. Crouching dog. Knees hover, press into the toes, press into the hands, down dog. One more time. Crouching dog. And then just hop it forward into your garland. Separating the feet wide, turn the toes out. Bring the hands to heart center. And try to avoid collapsing down in your garland. Keep the spine long. So lift the chest and press into the press the elbows into the thighs for traction. Hold here. Good. So from our garland, we're going to extend the right arm out in front of the right shin. Inhale the left arm up. If you want to go further, turn the right wrist toward the back. Wrap the right arm around. Turn the left wrist back. Wrap the left arm around. Clasp your hands. Turn the chest toward the ceiling. Now you can stay here. If you want more of a challenge, you can step the left foot in, hug that right knee into your arm, and then press up into a bound bird of paradise. Good. Slowly lower down, and we'll switch sides. So as you wrap, turn the wrist to open the shoulder, get a little bit more space. Then inhale the left arm up, turn the wrist, clasp it back. Once you're there, squeeze the hands, pull the shoulders together, looking up toward the right. Good. If you want to try the bound bird of paradise, I'll walk back so I'm not out of the picture. Step the right foot in, squeeze you, pressing down into that right foot, squeeze the right glute and quad, lift, pull that bound knee up toward your chest, lock out the standing leg, and then slowly come on down. Take a breather here. You can point the fingers so your prayer hands are now facing forward instead of up, and then squeeze the inner thighs, push the arms forward, and then pull them back. That's a stretch in the back of the body, and work the inner thighs at the same time. Good, come on back. And right here we're in position for crow. So in your crow, come up onto your toes, spread your fingers wide, press them down, squeeze the elbows, the eyes of the elbows face forward. So as you do that, you'll feel your chest engage. That's what's going to hold you up. So press down. The weight is in the upper body. Lift onto your toes. Place your knees on your triceps. Now when you get there, you want to keep them active. So press the knees into your triceps. Don't let them hang or you'll fall back. Keep your gaze forward, not down. If you look down, you go down. Shift your weight, grip the floor, press the knees into the triceps, lift the feet to the butt, and hold. Keep squeezing the chest, keep the elbows in toward the midline for 3, 2, 1. And lower down, nice. So from here, we can step back to our plank, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, come back to your crow. Squeeze your abs really hard. Pull your shoulder blades back and shoot it back into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great. Good. Nobody ever said this was easy, but it's fun. Good. So now moving into our warrior postures. Inhale the right leg up. As you bring it through, round the spine. Give yourself some more space to step that leg through. Turn out onto the knife edge of the back leg and press it down. Feel the quad and the glute squeeze. Inhale the arms overhead. Warrior 1. Good. So from here, we're gonna move these warrior postures. So pivot on the back toes, and then hinge forward, sweep the arms behind you, low flying warrior. Turn the toes back, warrior 1. Low flying, warrior 1. Pivot on the back toes. We engaged them at the beginning of class, now we can use them. 1 more. Inhale as you lift the body. Exhale as you fold. Good. Sweep the arms overhead. Shift into warrior 2. Good. So, chest is lifted, core is engaged, glutes are squeezed. Open this hip. Open the right hip open. Keep a 90-degree bend. Good. Keep that back leg straight and strong. Inhale it up. Exhale, lower. 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 Good. Now we're going to move to warrior 3 from here. So I'm going to demonstrate in stages. So first, turn from your torso. Bring the palms to face forward. Turn up on the back toes, just like we did in our low flying warrior. Bring the arms by the ears. Shift your weight forward, and then press up. Good. From here, so everybody can see, fire warrior. Curl the elbow in toward the knees. Keep that standing leg straight and strong. Lock it out. Pull the kneecap to the hip. Good. And from here, keep the arms overhead and swing the left leg through. Extend it out in front of you. Squeeze your abs, squeeze both quads. Pull that leg out in front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top foot to meet the bottom. Chair. Good. So in your chair, avoid dipping back and avoid rounding forward. Keep a neutral spine. Belly button is in. Maybe take a few bounces. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the quads. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk, step, jump back to your plank. Now we're going to move to our chaturanga for a 5 count. So keep everything tight. Shoulders back and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover there for 1, and then inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Walk out your dog. I'm going to switch sides so everybody can see. Good. Inhale the left leg up. Round the spine. Step it through. Turn on the toes. Inhale it up. Warrior 1. Low flying. Inhale it up. Warrior 1. Low flying. Warrior 1. Low flying. Warrior 1. And now warrior 2. So the front foot is going to shift to the middle of the mat. Arms are in the same plane. Sink low. Inhale it up. Exhale lower. Inhale it up. Exhale lower. Inhale it up. Exhale lower. One more time. Inhale it up. Exhale lower. Warrior 3. So maybe if I demonstrate it this way, you can see all the steps. So we're in warrior 2. Turn the torso, bring the palms together. Turn up on the back toes. Bring the arms overhead. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the abs in and toward the midline. Shift your weight forward and then just press up. From here, fire warrior. And then back foot to meet the front, coming to standing. Hands at the heart center. Finding stability in your mountain pose. Legs together, feet firmly planted. Breathing. Arms to the side. Open up the palms. Take a big inhale. Drop the head and neck. Exhale with a sigh. Again, inhale. Fill the chest. Drop the head and neck. Exhale with a sigh. Turn the mountain into a volcano. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands to heart center. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Good. Opportunity for an inversion here. So I will demonstrate a chin stand, Make sure that you have space for it. Don't be crashing into anything. I hurt my foot the other day doing that. So, in chin stand, again, weight is in the upper body, just like it was in crow. So I come to it from a plank. You want cricket arms here, so your elbows are going to be pinned in toward the midline, almost like we did when we did those push-ups from tabletop. You're going to be here. Shin is going to be on the mat. So, squeeze the elbows in and lift the legs to the sky. And lower down. Key to the inversion, key to staying up. Keep the legs as one. Zip the inner thighs together so you have one line of energy. Think about a neon light. It shines when all the energy is contained, but if it breaks, it turns off. Same thing in an inversion. Keep everything in toward the midline, tight, and pointing toward the sky. Awesome job. We're going to come back to down dog. And inhale the right leg up. Send it through for warrior one. Get steady in your warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Good. From here, straighten the front leg. Hinge forward at the hips. Turn the torso slightly and then drop the hand to the inside of that right foot, looking up at the right thumb, left thumb. Good. From here, we're going to work the obliques a little. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Take an inhale, exhale. Sweep the arms overhead. Reverse the triangle. Work the fingers down the back calf. Good. Turn the torso under that front arm. Take an inhale. Exhale. Come on back. We're going to extend that triangle. So legs stay straight and strong. Only thing moving is the upper body. Good. So you're going to bring the arms by the ears, palms face forward. You don't want to be turning this way. Turn slightly back. Reach. Feel your abs trying to hold you up. If you want more of a challenge, you can extend the block overhead. Good. Turn the torso, square it off over that front leg. We're going to revolve the triangle. So you can use the block here. Hand goes to the outside. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Right arm comes overhead. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press into your feet. Coming back to center. Good. Frame the foot with both hands. Turn up on the back toes. Press your back heel into the ground. Straighten that front leg. Inhale, take a half lift. And then extend, fold forward into your pyramid. Forehead comes to the knee. If you want more of a challenge in your pyramid, bring the arms behind you, clasp the fingers, and point the fingers toward the sky. Open the chest. Good. If you have your hands behind you, stay there. If you don't, stay where you are. Take a step forward. Now those of you who didn't have the hands behind you, bring them back behind you now. Keep the fingers linked and try and pull them over your shoulders. Good. Keep pressing hard into the feet. Good. Release. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale. Reverse swan dive it down. Inhale. Take a half lift. Exhale. Fold. Walk, step, jump back to your plank. In your plank, just do a few shoulder taps. Tap your right arm, your right hand to your left shoulder. Left to right. Right to left. Left to right. Right to left. Left to right. Right to left, left to right, one more right, one more left, and go through your flow. Good. Left side. Inhale the left leg up, send it through for warrior one. Open it up to the side, warrior two. Good, keep rolling this hip open. Keep this leg in the back firm as if you're trying to cut a slit in the mat. Good, straighten the front leg. Keep the legs firmly engaged like a pair of scissors that are stuck open. Hinge forward and then cartwheel down into your triangle. Lean slightly back. Inhale and then exhale a few oblique lifts. Good, and then slowly come on up, reverse. Good, extend. Keep the abs engaged. You want to turn your torso back just less than an inch. Chin is off the chest. Look up where the ceiling and the wall meet. Now square off. You can tap the back foot in and then revolve. Press into the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Release the hands to the ground. Turn the back foot forward. Adjust your feet for your pyramid. Take an inhale, half lift. Get long. And then exhale, fold. Good. Ooh, sorry, release. Take a step forward into your forward fold. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. You can move to your plank, or if you want more of a challenge, bend into the knees, press into the hands. Retract the shoulders. Take an inhale, exhale, shift your weight into your hands and shoot it back to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Good. From here, we're going to inhale the right leg up. Send it through for warrior one. I'm going to face this way to show you where we're going. Good. Eagle the arms. Bring your right underneath your left. Come into a slight back bend. Good. Coming forward. Turn up on the back toes. Shift your weight, just like we did coming into warrior three, and fly the eagle. You can point the back toes, flex whatever gets you more strength and more lift. Good. Take an inhale, exhale, maybe land the eagles. Bring your fingertips to the floor or to a block. And now we're going to come into full eagle. So keep pressing hard. Keep that standing leg engaged. Bring it forward and around. Good. In your eagle, squeeze everything toward the midline like you're tying a bow around a present. Sit up tall, sink low. And release. We're going to come into tree. Let me move back. So from your eagle, you're going to release right into your tree. Whatever version of tree is in your practice. It can be here, 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 just not on the knee. So I'm coming into half lotus. Good. Hold your tree. Now, from your tree, options. You can slide the ankle over the knee and sit down and come into your one-legged chair. Some people call this standing pigeon. Or you can come down into a toe stand. In your toe stand, try and keep pressing into the ball of the right foot. Keep the heel in your butt crack and squeeze the legs. Good. And then from here, we're just gonna place your hands down, send the leg out. Inhale the arms overhead, fold forward. Come into your forehead to knee. So toes are flexed. Press the backs of the legs into the ground. Inhale it out, come back to center. Extend the left leg out. Bring the right leg in. Turn, fold. You're going to hinge at the hips, so we're not curling forward. Reach forward. Feel the fold in your hip creases. You can even put a blanket there. Good. Extend the arms. Use your core. Inhale and come back up to center. We're going to tent the knees. Bring the arms overhead and see if you can rock it back up into your chair. Good. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Move through your vinyasa. Good. And we'll meet in down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Send it through for warrior one. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, left under right. Inhale it up for a back bend. Exhale, come on down. Turn up on the back toes. Shift your weight. Squeeze the legs. And fly your eagle. Good. Land the eagle. Let's come into full eagle. So bend that knee. Bring it around. Shaky is fine. I may not make it. Good. Hold your eagle. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your wrists. Squeeze your forearms. Pull the elbows down. Pull the belly button in. And release coming into your tree. Good. Hold your tree. Good. Good. From here, take your one-legged chair. Or make your way into your toe stand. There, breathe. And release. Good. Place the palms down. You can even place them on blocks. And just extend the legs out into a seat. Extend them out into a V. Roll the hips forward. So place one hand in front of you, one hand in back, and just widen the hips. Upavista Konasana, wide-legged forward fold. Arms overhead. Take an inhale on the exhale. Hinge at the hips. Draw the chest forward. Reach for the toes. Try and get that chest to the ground. It may not go. That's what we have the blocks for. Good. Try and get the space out from underneath the knees. So squeeze the quads, press the backs of the legs into the mat. Point the toes. Good. Inhale it back up. Use your core. Awesome. Take one block, and then just bring the block to the toes. Inhale it up. 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 Good. Release the block. Coming back to center. Bring your legs into a cross position and just roll onto your forearms. We're going to come into a forearm plank from here. Forearm plank. So, shoulders are still over the elbows. Same principles apply. Pull your shoulders down, pull your abs in, squeeze the legs. Now from here, we're going to try an inversion. So, you can obviously come in, you're in position for your traditional headstand or your tripod headstand. You can come into dolphin if you don't want your feet to leave the ground. This is still an inversion. So place your forearms, fingers spread wide. Press down hard into your forearms, down dog legs, walk them in as far as you can go. Drop the crown of the head toward the floor. Keep pressing into the legs. Feel like you want to lift. You will feel the weight distribute in your upper back. That's what's going to hold you up. And you can hold dolphin. If you want more, you can try a forearm balance. Certainly use the wall if you have one. Maybe this will work today, maybe it will not. So in your forearm balance, you start from your dolphin, looking at your thumbs. Press down hard, squeeze the legs together. Pull the abs in, hips forward, press down, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower down. Make your way to a child's pose. So it can be wide-legged. Just to counter that. Good. And we're going to walk it back up. And we're going to end with a back bend. Our backs are nice and warmed up. So you have options, whatever back bend is in your practice. I've demonstrated wheel in a prior video. You can do bridge. Today I thought we would do camel, since we're sort of right in position for it. So in camel, I'm going to face the side, but I just want to show you, our knees are going to be about hips distance apart, about 2 fists. Same thing with the feet. And when you come up onto your knees, try not to see the feet behind you. Good. So camel, like any other back bend, you want to think of it more in terms of opening the front of the body rather than bending the body. If I could give you an example, pretend this piece of paper is your back. What you want to do is you want to have a nice arc in your back. You don't want to have this fold. That's compression. This arc isn't opening. So that's what we're going to try to achieve. To do that, keep your glutes squeezed, keep your hips pressing forward, keep your shoulders squeezed, keep your chest pushing up, and you'll get that nice arc, almost like a towel draping over a rod. So we're going to start with the hands at the low back. Squeeze your glutes, push the hips forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, push the chest up. Use your thumbs to sort of guide your back. You want to feel this curve start in the mid to upper back. And then if you can, reach the right arm around, reach the left arm around, grab your heels, keep pushing the hips forward, keep squeezing the glutes. And then slowly, left arm comes up, right arm comes up, make your way. to a seated position. We'll counter that with a fold. We'll come into Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together. Clasp the knife edges of the feet underneath. Maybe butterfly the legs a little bit. Good. Slow it down. Inhale, exhale, fold over your feet. Keep the chest lifted, so there'll be a tendency to round forward. Once you find yourself start rounding, that's where you should stop. Keep it long. Press the knees toward the floor. Use your elbows to press the inner thighs. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to center. Sending the legs out in front. You can shake them out a little bit. And we're going to roll onto our backs. Take a happy baby. Soles of the feet. Face toward the sky. Shins are at 90 degrees. And then just rock. Try and keep the tailbone pressed. And just sort of rock from ear to ear. Feeling calm, feeling happy, feeling loose, feeling sweaty. Feeling like you can meet any challenge that the day brings. Good. And then just hug the knees into the chest. Hug them in real tight. And we're going to lower down into Shavasana, everybody's favorite pose. Send your legs out mats width apart. Let the toes flop to both sides. Bring the arms out to the side. And just notice in your Shavasana, you want this pose aligned just like the other posture. So try not to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Relax them down. Release the hips. Let your low back press into the mat, but keep it loose. Keep the chin away from the chest. So imagine there's an Easter egg under here. Close the eyes. Bring your gaze to the center of your brow. Just take an inhale, and I'll guide you through a short relaxation. Keeping the eyes closed. Bringing your awareness to your feet. And on the next inhale, draw the energy up from your toes, through your ankles, through your shins, through your knees and your thighs, up into your hips, and then take an exhale and let the entire lower body just melt into stillness. And then inhale the energy out, up from your fingertips, through your palms and your wrists, through your forearms and your elbows, through your upper arms and your shoulders. And on the exhale, let your outer body dissolve into stillness. And on the inhale, draw the energy up from your torso, through your abdominal cavity, through your chest cavity, up through your neck and your throat. Relax the jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Unfurl the forehead. Don't squint the eyes. Keep inhaling the energy out through the crown of the head, and then exhale the entire body and mind to stillness. Obviously, you can stay here for as long as you like. This might be the only time in the entire day, in the entire week, or in the last couple of weeks that you've had an opportunity just to lie here and breathe, just to breathe and be. Remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, said the great philosopher Winnie the Pooh. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.